Hello and welcome to Pegswood station in Northumberland on the East Coast Main Line. I'm here to talk about the Northumberland Coast Loop proposal, which would see a direct service from Newcastle to Berwick and destinations beyond via Bedlington and Northumberland. Pegswood station is a key point on the network because from the north, which is in that direction, trains come down here and then pass over Bothwell Viaduct and reach a junction called Morpeth North. At Morpeth North, most trains continue simply straight on to Morpeth Station and then on to Newcastle that direction, especially passenger trains. But there is an option for trains to come through Pegswood, then head over the viaduct and at Morpeth North to bear off to the east, which would take them to Bedlington on the newly reopened Northumberland line. Already proven immensely popular, with 50,000 passengers using it in the first month. That number's probably approaching 100,000 very, very soon. So the idea of the Northumberland Coast Loop, as that services, rather than going straight through Morpeth down the East Coast Main Line from Berwick down through Morpeth and on to Newcastle, would actually come off at Morpeth North Junction, head east towards Bedlington and make their way down the coastal route, hence the Coast Loop, back to Newcastle. So Pegswood station is intended to be a major station on the network for the Northumberland Coast Loop because it would serve both local trains and semi-fasts. So a semi-fast service will be intentionally be longer, so it'll be Newcastle to Edinburgh or destinations beyond either direction. That would stop at Pegswood because they aren't able to serve the existing station in Morpeth, and Ashington also doesn't have a northbound connection on the East Coast Main Line at present. Although this is being campaigned for by other organisations, it probably would be some time off because it would need construction. The route is called the Butterwell route. It has been long disused, probably around 20 years now. It's heavily overgrown and largely dismantled. So it would require a completely new junction being made with East Coast Main Line, somewhere in the vicinity of Longhurst, sort of River Line, that kind of area. Whereas the Northumberland Coast Loop would make use of the existing Hepscott line, which is used frequently by freight, such as the North Blythe to Fort William Alumina services, and has been used historically by diversions for vehicles such as HSTs, when the line at Morpeth has been blocked through rail accidents or engineering works. That route has been used quite regularly. So essentially a semi-fast service calling at Pegswood would come from the Northumberland line, off at Morpeth North, pass into Pegswood, stop here and then continue north, or vice versa. From the north would come here, stop, pick up passengers, drop them off for Morpeth, Ashington or Pegswood or surrounding area, and then continue over the viaduct, turn to the east off Morpeth North Junction, into Bedlington, down towards Newcastle, and then continuous journey on there. Now, to borrow from Al Murray and James Holland on the We Have Ways of Making It Talk podcast, this is the walk on the ground stage. Actually looking at the station on the ground to see what would need to be done. So here, you're probably going to need platform lengthening because the platforms are already quite short, but as can be seen, there appears to be ample room either end of the station at the south end towards Morpeth for them to be extended. Similarly, expanding facilities such as car parking could be done on the agricultural land just over that direction. Direct access off the Pegswood bypass, meaning that there's no extra traffic coming through the village of Pegswood itself. It would all come on and off the bypass. The bypass connects the A189, A1068, A1 and A697, so it could have a potentially huge catchment area as well. And again, it would relieve places like Morpeth, where station parking capacity is already limited, allowing more people to park here and relieve the traffic in Morpeth. But if you would like to support the Northumberland Coast Loop, please log on to our website and have a look. And thank you for listening.